Hello everyone. This is my class of BA Part 1st Additional English. Title of the paper is Introduction to Literature Poetry. This is the syllabus introduced under choice based credit system pattern. This is module number 2. And the second poem from this module number 2 is Let Me Not the Marriage of True Minds by William Shakespeare. This is a sonnet written by William Shakespeare. It is called as Shakespearean sonnet because of the pattern he has used in this sonnet. It is known to be William Shakespearean sonnet. There are 14 lines in this sonnet and it follows the rhyme scheme AB, AB, CD, CD, EF, EF and final couplet GG. This is the poem of 14 lines with a particular sonnet sequence. It is called as Shakespearean sonnet. So Shakespeare has written 154 sonnets and this sonnet number 116. This is sonnet number 116 from the sonnet sequence written by William Shakespeare is prescribed for our syllabus. Let me not the marriage of true minds. Let me read this first. Let me not the marriage of true minds admit impediments. Love is not love, which alters when it alteration finds, or bends with the remover to remove. Oh no, it is an ever fixed mark that looks on tempest and is never shaken. It is the star to every wandering bark, whose worth is unknown, although his height be taken. Love is not time's fool, though rosy lips and cheeks within his bending sickle's compass come. Love alters not with his brief hours and weeks, but bears it out even to the age of doom. If this be error and upon me proved, I never writ, nor no man ever loved. So this is the sonnet written by William Shakespeare, where he has tried to define the qualities of love. What are the features of love, or what is true love? Let me not the marriage of true minds. In this poem, he tries to tell us what does it mean by true love. What is the true love? What are the qualities of true love? He tries to define love here. First of all, I would like to tell you that William Shakespeare, he is the greatest dramatist, greatest playwright, poet of the Elizabethan age. He has written 37 plays, then poems and 154 sonnets. He has written tragedies, comedies, historical plays, dramatic romances, two long poems, Rape of Lucrece and Venus and Adonis, and one sonnet sequence including 154 sonnets. So this is sonnet number 116. Let me read once again this sonnet. Let me not the marriage of true minds admit impediments. Love is not love, which alters when it alteration finds, or bends with the remover to remove. Oh no, it is an ever fixed mark that looks on tempest and is never shaken. It is the star to every wandering bark, whose worth is unknown, although his height be taken. Love is not time's fool, though rosy lips and cheeks within his bending sickle's compass come. Love alters not with his brief hours and weeks, but pierce it out even to the age of doom. If this be error and upon me proved, I never read, nor no man ever loved. So, in this poem, he tries to tell us, he tries to define love by telling what it is and what it is not. The sonnet attempts by telling what it is and what it is not. In the first quatrain, the speaker says that love, the marriage of true minds. Love means marriage of true minds. The marriage is just a procedure, it is a tradition for us. But for the poet, the marriage of true love means the marriage of true minds is perfect and unchanging. The first quality he tries to tell us of love is perfect and unchanging. It does not admit impediments. It does not allow any obstacles. It does not allow any impediments, obstacles in its way, and it does not change when it finds in the loved one. Find changes in the loved one. If there are some changes, if there are obstacles, he would never change. In the second quatrain, the speaker tells that love is through a metaphor, a guiding star to lost ships, wandering barks. Means it is a kind of lighthouse जसं ते लॉस्ट शिप्सना, हरवलेल्या जहाजांना मार्ग दाखवण्यासाठी मोठमोठे लाईट हाऊस समुद्रामध्ये प्रचंड खडकांवरती उभारलेले असतात, तसं लव इज ए गायडिंग स्टार टू लॉस्ट शिप्स दॅट इज नॉट सस्केटेबल टू स्टॉर्म्स. जे कुठल्याही वादळाचा त्याच्यावरती काहीही परिणाम न होता ते अखंड उभं असतं, असा लाईट हाऊस, असा गायडिंग स्टार, असा अढळ असा ध्रुव तारा जो आपल्याला त्या खलाशांना प्रकाश देत असतो, मार्ग दाखवत असतो. ध्रुव बाळाची गोष्ट तुम्हाला सगळ्यांना माहिती आहे की त्याची जागा कधीच बदलत नाही. असा जो गायडिंग स्टार आहे तो म्हणजे प्रेम आहे. इट लुक्स ऑन टेम्पेस्ट अँड इज नेव्हर शेकन. ते जे लाईट हाऊस आहे ते टेम्पेस्ट पाहत असतं पण स्वतः मात्र कधीही बदलत नाही. In the third quatrain, the speaker again describes what love is not. He says that it is not susceptible to time. Love is not time's fool. हा शब्द वापरलेला आहे, हे वाक्य वापरलेलं आहे. Love is not time's fool. म्हणजे वेळेचा काळाचा त्याच्यावरती काहीही परिणाम होत नाही. Though beauty fades in time as rosy lips and cheeks come within his bending sickle's compass. जे सौंदर्य आहे ते नष्ट होतं. रोजी लिप्स आणि चिक्स जे आहेत तर ते द ब्युटी ऑफ रोजी लिप्स, द ब्युटी ऑफ चिक्स विल फेड with the time. But love does not change with hours and weeks. पण प्रेम हे कधीही बदलत नाही. इट इज नेव्हर चेंजिंग. इन्स्टेड इट बियर्स इट आवर इव्हन टू द एजेस ऑफ डूम. इट accompanies us in the time of doom, in the time of calamity, in the time of crisis. In the couplet, the speaker attests to his certainty that love is, as he says, if his statement can be proved to be error, he declares he must have never written a word and no man can ever have been in love. He is so sure of the qualities he had stated in this poem. He is very much confident in these qualities of love, in his definition of love, that if somebody proves that this is wrong, your statement is wrong, if somebody proves that there is error in your statement, you have stated wrong things about love, that love is not time's fool, love is really marriage of true minds, love is like a guiding star to the lost sheep. If somebody proved that this is wrong, this description is wrong, he must never have written a word. तर हे माझं सगळं लिखाण मी बंद करतो, नष्ट करतो म्हणतो. एक शब्दही मी कधी लिहिला नाही, मला कुणीही मोठा लेखक कधीच मानू नका तो म्हणतो. आणि नो मॅन कॅन एव्हर हॅव बीन इन लव अँड नो मॅन एव्हर हॅव लव्ड. ही has tried to define the qualities of love in this sonnet. So here this is the introduction of the poet, which I had already told you that he was the English playwright, poet, actor, widely regarded as the greatest writer in the English language and the world's greatest dramatist. We know that many of his plays are made as adaptations in various languages, in all the languages of the world. Here you will see the recent example of Nat Samrat, which is based on Shakespeare's play King Lear. So the adaptations of his plays are done in all the languages of the world, and his themes, his subjects are very universal. They are applicable to the all regions, to the all people of all the regions and all the time. They are timeless. So he is called as the world's greatest dramatist. He is often called England's national poet and the bard of Avon. Avon means it was Stratford Avon. It was his native place. So he is called as bard of Avon, or simply the bard. He has written many 37 plays. He was born on 26th of April 1564. He had children like Susanna Hall, Hamnet Shakespeare, and the names of his parents were John Shakespeare and Mary Arden. So this was all about William Shakespeare and his sonnet, Let Me Not the Marriage of True Minds. Here, marriage of true minds is a term used to describe true love. He calls love as the marriage of true minds, and here he describes the qualities of true love. Admit the love is not love if it admits impediments, if it admits obstacles. It is a ever fixed mark. It is a guiding star. It is the star to every wandering bark. तो जसा ध्रुव तारा आहे, लॉस्ट समुद्रामध्ये हरवलेल्या जहाजांना दिशा दाखवण्याचं काम तो जसा गायडिंग स्टार, तो ध्रुव करत असतो, ध्रुव तारा, तसा तो आहे. हुज वर्थ इज अननोन. त्याची किंमत कुणालाच लावता येणार नाही, पण इट्स हाईट कॅन बी टेकन. इट्स नॉट टाइम्स फूल. लव इज नॉट टाइम्स फूल. It is not time's fool. There will be no effect of time on love. Though rosy lips and cheeks within its bending sickles compass come. But rosy lips and cheeks means external beauty can be affected by the time. As the time passes, the external beauty can fade away, but love will be always there. Love is like a fixed mark. It is ever fixed mark. And so this definition of love is proved wrong, if somebody told him that what you had said about this, it is wrong, I never read, nor no man ever loved. I have never written a single word, and not any man in the world have ever loved. In this way, he has tried to define the love in this sonnet 116, Let Me Not the Marriage of True Minds. Okay, thank you.